hey guys. So, well, finish another week, and don't mind me, I'm a little exhausted between this whole week and the current load I'm on. A little tired. Also, end of my day, I just did almost 800 miles, so, you know, a little tired. But alright, let's get into it. So, it was a pretty easy run. It's very busy, right? You know, picked up, well, normal load, right? Seven grand. You okay, cat? $7,000 going from Boston over to this one ended up finaling in Portland, and first up, I had to be left out Saturday morning at 0800 and had to be at pretty much midnight in Boise, right, on Wednesday. Fine, nothing happened there, you know, the normal shit with that one, right? Yeah, then had to be at the Cisco in Boise, 6 o'clock in the morning, easy peasy, nothing wrong there. But then I had to get over to Wednesday night, 2200, had to be in Portland, well, Clackamas for the Kroger, and that I don't remember if I've ever been there, but it was, you know, you get checked in, they're like, oh, here's a door range, so just go take any door you want and then check in with that door, let the office know what door you're in. Okay, easy, and out of there in like 2 hours, right? And then go over to Kihei for a Thursday at Opar 30, and yeah, the normal, in and out within a couple hours, right? And then I had to go down to Cisco for 0800, and this is where everything just said pretty much went wrong. Like, Cisco, pallet and a half pretty much, held me up for 4 hours, okay? It made me late, a domino effect, right? It was, from this one on, it was a domino effect where pretty much every drop after that was late. Like, there you go. So that was Thursday 0800, right? Got there on time, left out of there about like, what was it, 11:30? Because I checked into Cisco at 0630, so that's how I was early, right? And when I checked in, he's like, oh, between 0700 and 0800, we're supposed to have some fire drill. I was like, well, great, you know, I'm probably gonna be closer to 0800. No, they didn't put me in a door till fucking almost 9, and I didn't leave there till like 11:30, almost, you know, no, 11, excuse me, my bad, 11. Or a pound and a half. 1.5, 218 cases for 3,800 pounds. It was very dumb. But also, like, I was supposed to be at US Foods about 13 miles away for 10 a.m., right? Did that happen? Not on time. So my contact for these loads, he got a hold of them for me, right? That's what's the benefit of these types of loads. And they said if they don't see, to quote him, if they don't see the white of my eyes by 11:30, they ain't taking it. I showed up there at 11:35. They had just emailed him saying to cut reschedule, but they just had to take me on the spot because I showed up there, right? I showed, and let's see, they were only getting 2 1/4 pallets for about 2,800 pounds, 2,900 pounds. But again, that Cisco just made everything else late. So Salem, right, which is like another 20 miles from here, go down to Kerr, which is also shares the address of Miracle, by the way, but Kerr's in the back against a fence. Like, it hugs the train rail, right? Train tracks. It's back there, so just go straight back. Because there's no signage, nothing, right? You pull in, all you see is Miracle. You don't see Kerr, you don't see shit. Just remember, Kerr, if you're going to this one, off Portland Road, straight to the back. I think my appointment was at, what was my appointment? 1300? I got there like 2:30, 3, something like that, right? So, and that place also, by the way, not set up for big truck. Like, it was straight up U-turn blindside, pretty much. You gotta do a U-turn in their little square back there and blindside it in. And when these lows are notorious for lack of sleep too, so yeah, took me a couple of, because with that too, there's only one dock, right? Because they have 2 docks, but the first one never gets used because you need that room to push your trailer into the actual dock they use, and then actually pull back. It took me about 3 attempts to find the sweet spot, because there's also, the blind side, there's Jersey barriers, fire hydrant that has poles around it, a chain link fence, so don't want to run that shit over. And so it took me about 3 attempts to find the sweet spot with tired brain to pivot it in, because you just push the trailer in far enough, and then you just pull up, and then you just kind of straight back. But at least at that point I was caught up, right? Because then I didn't deliver till Winco and Woodburn till like 22:30 that night, so it was fine. I don't like that Winco though. Like between the Boise one and that one, I like the Boise one much better. These ones, it seems like they're busy or something. Because like if you don't pay your lumper within 2 hours, they want to charge you all kinds of fees. And for those who don't know what a lumper is, driver doesn't pay it, but somebody has to pay somebody to unload, a third party to unload product that was ordered, right? So like, let's say like Winco hires third party, and third party unloads trucks, and that third party charges for it, but driver's a middleman, so driver's got to pay it. It's not prepaid, right? And like when I say pay, like we give them a code or like a credit card or whatever. Like somebody else is paying for it. We're just a middleman. We just facilitate the deal, which is fucking dumb. Because it is possible to prepay these lumpers, right? So why I have to be involved in this, I have no idea. Because all this does, by the way, here's what happens. You come in with, how much pallet did I come in? 7 pallets, 6,800 pounds, right? So I don't know how many POs on that, but let's say there's like 5 POs, right? On those 7 pallets. They're gonna take those 7 pallets and turn it into like 12 pallets, because they're gonna sort it by product and then count it, and that could take anywhere from 2 to 7 hours plus. Kroger's, for example, are really bad about that. On average, bro, if a lumper's involved, you plan on 3 to 4 hours on average. They can unload you in 20 minutes, but you're sitting around for an extra, 3 to 4 hours pretty much. But no, so I was out of there by 2:30. Sounds about right. But I had to be an hour away up in Richfield, Washington, right? For Unify. Or Unfi, whatever. I call them Unify, even though I had an extra I in there. It's not there's only one I, but fuck it. For no 400 on Friday, right? And then again, here's where Domino's fell, right? So I brought them 4 1/4 pallets. 5,000 pounds, right? It's like 5,100 pounds. I was there till like, what was it? Almost 10 a.m. It was like 9:40. Lumpers, right? I'm telling you, lumpers. A lot of these lumpers and warehouses also like to use a driver as storage, or just like, like, there's a lot of this so inefficient, it drives me fucking bunkers. Like, whatever. Because also, by the way, you never know how long these places are going to take, right? So, like, some people cannot just fall asleep at a drop of a dime, like me, right? Like, this makes it a lot easier, but some people can't fall asleep at a drop of a dime. But because that one also held me up so long, like, I was supposed to be down. Oh, okay, actually, Unify let me out at 9:30. Yeah, not 9:40, 9:30. Because, like, my next appointment was, like, 40 miles away. 30 miles, like 40 minutes away at 0700. You know, if I'm still stuck in a dock at like pretty much 0800, 0900, 0930, pretty much almost an hour away, well, also I'm not making that appointment, right? And unbeknownst to me, my next place, they start receiving at 8 a.m. So, whatever. I mean, the last two places only had 2 pallets left, right? So, like, I'm almost done with the load, right? Only got 2 stops left. They're only getting a pallet each. So I get a hold of my contact. He's like, he was at lunch. So the guy that answered the phone was like, oh, okay, they're open till 11. Just go there, right? So I go over there. And this place, if you look at the Google reviews, right? DPI, Specialty Foods. Don't ask me what the fuck DPI is. I don't know. The reviews say just grab a door. Okay, if your refrigerator side's the left side, right? If your reefer left side dry, right side, grab a door, walk in, let them know what door. Well, I opened my doors back in the dock. I was on the phone with my buddy, and when I was pulling into the place, I'm like, huh. He's like, what's up? I was like, there's only company trucks here, which normally is a bad sign. It either means everybody else already been unloaded, or they're done for the day. Like, right? But I'm like, who knows? Like, I remember saying, who knows? Maybe we should, you know, like, I'm just that far late, because it, you know, it's like, I got out at 9:30, 9:30, it's like 10:30, I got down here, right? No, they were gone. They were gone at 8, and so, let my contact know. He told me, okay, to go ahead to the next one, you know, what was supposed to be my last stop. That was also about 20 miles more north now. These loads do a lot of this shit. Which I've been to this place before, off Chef's Warehouse, right? I prefer going to this place during the day, though. But I got there like, noon? For a 10 a.m. appointment, right? Now, thankfully, this place does not seem to take very many trucks during the day, like, at all. Like, they don't seem to be very busy. And I brought them 2,500 pounds, right? Frozen squid, which I didn't realize that's what I brought them. Because last time I brought them, what the fuck did I bring? I don't remember last time. Yeah, by the way, you guys want to know what mostly what I move is a lot of seafood, but it's also a lot of frozen shit, right? But like, this load only had one stop that was seafood, surprisingly. Yeah, I do a lot of seafood moving. Especially going east. Going east, I do a lot of seafood. That's all I do. That's all I move is seafood going east. Going west, it's usually half seafood. This one only have one stop though. Out of let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stops. Only one with seafood. Okay. But what ended up happening, I one that, you know, didn't have the pallet. See, this is where I'm kind of like trying to make this my thing, and I cut out brokers for the most part. Like, I'll use brokers as if I don't get a load, these guys don't have enough freight, for example, I'll just get a load and go right back to, like, positioning myself for a reload. Like, spoiler alert, there was no, that money load, you know, 10 grand gross going east, there's no load here next week, right? So I just had to, I'm taking broker loads. I'm just going straight east because the guy said I'm already gonna have a reload for you. So I'm like, all right, cool. What are you doing, cat? Oh, what's the matter? What's the matter? I don't know if you guys hear him whining, but he's whining. But they end up just telling me, hey, take it to this cross dock that we use down there, and they'll deliver it. So instead of normal broker, this is one I can say I kind of like these guys. I'm kind of making them like my thing. It's because a normal broker told you, oh, too bad, we'll just have to reschedule it. Well, that's not very efficient, right? But why? But I also understand, like, no broker really wants to pay out of pocket for a cross dock for somebody else to deliver, because also short haul, so it's probably gonna be like $300 to $500 for a truck to deliver one pallet. So it makes sense, right? But these guys, they want you offloaded early, as soon as possible, so they can reuse you. They don't want you tied up all weekend, because if they tied up for all weekend for one pallet, they can't use you. You're a wasted truck, right? What does it matter? What do you say? Oh, really? Okay. He's telling me it's bedtime, because, yeah, it is 12:30 Central Time. And I've been up since like 7 a.m. Mountain Time, so 8. I'm a little tired, right? Fucking had to move it. I do have, so next week, gonna be a very productive week, right? Because, like, obviously, I didn't get the reload, but I do have all kinds of parts in the truck. Like, believe it or not, I have a tie rod bar and tie rod ends where you can't see where I'm pointing, but it's on the floor, right? All, like, 40 pounds of it's on the floor. Kind of pushed underneath the bench or underneath my bed. Like that little gap back there, that's the bed where the table and half of it's under there. This whole passenger floor in front of the seat is, I'll grab one so you can see, hold on. Shocks. Yeah, this, by the way, some fucking weight to them. I don't know how much this thing weighs, but it's got some weight. These are front shocks though, going on the steers, right? Doesn't say how much it weighs though, but this thing's got the fucking weight to it. Like, honestly, I think this alone is like 50 pounds. Got the cab shock too over there. Oh, as I drop this on this tablet. No, that's definitely good for it. Drop the fucking shock on the tablet. Yeah, I got the sleeper the cab shocks over there. I got belt tensioner, serpentine belt, all kinds of filters. Like, I got the def pump filter over there. I got the, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, coolant filter, transmission filter, I-shift filter over there. So the truck's about to have some money spent on it. Because also about to get brakes on the rear, new steer tires, because that front end shit just destroyed my steer tires. To be fair, I bought these steer tires in what? August? September? July. So, fuck, I already put over 100,000 miles on steer tires. And Volvos generally are pretty rough on steer tires, but I have a feeling it's because I'm gonna hunt that problem down. Like, I know Volvo's been known for eating steer tires, but I don't want to replace steer tires once a year, right? Like, no. Like, if I get a year and a half, 2 years would be great. Probably a year and a half, though. To be fair, when you are running the mileage I'm running, you know, because it's already about 100,000 miles. Let's see. I don't remember. I think I got put them. Oh, first week of July? Sounds about right. I have to look at my paperwork. But July, August, September, October, November, December, January. Yeah, that's 7 months, you know, because it's just hit February. So if you times it by 12,000, 13,000 a month, or 13 to 14,000 miles a month. Kind of average like 13. Yeah, that's 100,000 miles. That's about right. It just sucks that the driver's side one. Well, hold on. Let's see here. Let's do the math. Actually, let's just kind of carry this down. So let's see. I had to hit 13,000 times 7. Oh shit. 91,000 miles. Yeah. I asked that. Yeah, it's okay. But the driver's side steer tires, great condition. That fucking passenger side steer tire, outside shoulder destroyed. Truck has been pulling for. It took a little bit to chase down the problem. I did some different things. Got an alignment. I got beads in the tires too, but because the problem is there's not a lot of play in the tie rod end. So no, but that's what we came to settle on. Either way, I mean it's $400 part. It's good, like a couple hours. It's really 2 hours put it in, take the old one out. 1 hour took the old one out. 1 hour put the new one in. Whatever. Over the summer, I'm probably gonna replace that whole front end anyways. Pitman arm, drag links. I might even do the control arms. Leaf springs, not yet. That's probably a next year thing. Cause they're fine. And honestly, the front end's fine anyways. It's just peace of mind type thing. Especially with Pitman arms, like $60 in this truck, you know. Drag links like $150, you know. It's like whatever. Shit wears out. Like probably do the sway bar bushings too. Even because sway bar doesn't move, right? Doesn't move. It's just rigidity, right? The bushings, because you never know. I never know. Trucks are fucking weird, especially Volvo front ends, it seems. But hey, I'm gonna go to bed after I get some food. So you guys stay safe out there. Catch you next time. Bye.